John Elway, no. No, John, don't do it. Come on, defense. 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 John, no. What's happening? What's going on? Did we win? Is the game over?
Yeah, the game's over. The Saints won.
Hell yeah! 8 in a row, baby! How about the New Orleans Saints? Another season, another winning streak, but for real, what a snooze fest. I don't even think this game should have been played with COVID running itself wild through the Broncos quarterback room, starting with Jeff Driscoll going down to Brett Rippon to Blake Bortles and finally infecting Drew Lock. What in the hell are the Broncos gonna do? Should we have even played this game? The Broncos even made a bid to start their offensive quality control coach, a guy who is a tight end slash wide receiver slash quarterback from UCF way back in the day. I really thought they might have dusted off John Elway, that 7 jersey, brought him down from the rafters. Instead, they said, hey, let's go get our practice squad, backup, wide receiver, 158-pound, sopping wet Kendall Hinton to go back there and try to play quarterback. Oh yeah, we'll throw a little Phillip Lindsay. We'll throw a little Royce Freeman at him as well with the Wildcat. The Broncos had absolutely no chance. And if you stood Kendall Hinton next to Cam Jordan could wrap his hands around his waist like it was no big deal. He could literally have palmed his head like a softball. You look at Cam Jordan's arms, they were probably as big as Hinton's thighs. And I'm pretty sure when Cam Jordan went to sack Kendall Hinton, all he needed was a stiff.
Taysom Hill isn't truly a quarterback, though.
He might not be a true quarterback, but he is truly 2-0. And he reminds me of this little hybrid of a high school quarterback, a college quarterback, whatever the hell the Broncos were trying to do over there. But he's still our quarterback of the future. One thing I would say to you, Taysom, just one thing. When the wide receiver's there, throw the ball. Don't second guess yourself. Let it rip, baby. Back there wondering, oh, should I throw it? Backing up. What do I do? Taysom, just throw the ball. Throw the ball to Alvin Kamara. Have you seen this dude, the way he runs and manipulates through a defense? It's insane. The fact that he's got 1 catch for -2 yards since you've been the starting quarterback, that's a freaking disgrace. But good job, you're 2-0. I still love Taysom Hill. He's still my favorite player on the New Orleans Saints. He had 2 touchdowns. Yes, I know they were on the ground, they were running. Sean Payton decided, hey look, if Taysom can't decide when to throw the football and a couple of backup offensive linemen in there couldn't pass block, let's run the damn football. Taysom had 2 on the ground. He's 2-0. And speaking of 2, how about Latavius Murray, the power of 2? He had 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. You get that man lubricated in the cold weather, he goes. The defense did what it needed to do, but again, what do you expect when it's Kendall Hinton and the Bad News Bears in the backfield out there between Royce Freeman and Phillip Lindsay? They couldn't get anything done. They had 1 completion in this game. I thought it was gonna be more like, you get a pick, you get a pick, you get a pick. We were gonna pull another Oprah Winfrey on you, but instead the Saints secondary decided to drop a couple of interceptions. They did turn the ball over 3 times from the Broncos and Caleb Hinton, who completed just, yes, 1 pass. But the Saints secondary looked like they had hands like feet. And I want to give a special shout out up to the booth, Mark Schlereth. I understand you're a former Bronco and you've probably watched none of the New Orleans Saints this year, but stop hyping up Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. He has been absolutely terrible. He has a better record in the boxing ring than he does on the football field. Why don't you talk about the smiley Trey Hendrickson, Janoris Jenkins, who's having a great season, Cam Jordan, who continues to stack things up, Marcus Davenport, who's coming back and has been really good for this defensive line, Demario Davis, Quan Alexander, anybody except for calling out the one guy who hasn't been good on this defense this entire season. And even though the Saints have won 8 in a row, the NFL continues to go after and attack the New Orleans Saints. After they blew up the pirate ship in week 9 in the Tampa Bay Bucks, they fined the Saints $500,000 and docked them a draft pick for not wearing their masks. So remember, kids, if you want to party, make sure you put the mask on, boogie the night away, and we are going to face the Atlanta Falcons this weekend. Caw-caw, caw-caw. Bring on the Dirty Birds. Who dat? But the secondary looked like they had hands like feet. I gotta drop it. And I give
Oh my god.
And when I get, and again, think about what and I want to give a special shout out to the booth, Mark Schlereth, who is a former Bronco himself, decided, is he a former Bronco?
Not a clue, I didn't know his name was Schlereth.
Yeah, Mark Schlereth. Do a barrel roll. Trust your instincts. Your father saved me like that too.